long enough, you can love me.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be my top skincare beauty gadgets, I guess we can call them. I use these products all the time and they're literally part of my skincare regimen, and I feel like they've made such a huge difference in my skin in the last, some of them months and some of them years. Some of them are pretty affordable while others are a little bit more on the high-end side, but don't be scared, majority of them are pretty affordable. They're really easy to use. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and also follow me on my Instagram, which I will leave right here for you guys. And without any further ado, let's get right on to the video. I became super obsessed with skincare when I started struggling a lot with acne on my forehead. I didn't know if it was hormonal, if it was an allergy. I went to a dermatologist and he told me that it wasn't hormonal, that it looked more like an allergy. I really started researching a lot about skincare. I started getting really into it and I was able to clear my acne, and it was honestly the best feeling ever. So now I'm like so dedicated to it, and I literally cannot wake up or go to sleep without doing a skincare routine, because I just feel like I'm gonna go back to my old ways and I'm gonna start breaking out. So these few tools have helped my skincare a lot, and that's why I want to share them with you guys. So first ones that I want to start with, you guys have probably seen these everywhere because everyone and their mother uses them. So this one is the traditional Jade Ruler, which has been used in Asia for like centuries, and this pretty much you put in the freezer or in the fridge, and it's kind of just gonna help depuff and move around all of the fluids in your face. It's super cooling and like refreshing, and you could just roll it up on your face. This can help with lymphatic drainage. So we have lymphs all over our face, and whenever we use rollers like this, we're pushing the fluid and pretty much draining our skin. And that's why so many people rave about facial massaging, because it can really add structure and like slim down your face, especially when you use these rollers, because it will help push all of that towards those limbs and pretty much drain down through your neck. So you want to make sure that you're also doing the same thing to your neck. So I really like this one when I'm trying to depuff and kind of just give me that really cooling feeling, because it really just feels amazing on your skin. But you want to make sure that when you use these, you're always rolling upwards. You never want to tug your skin down. Whenever you apply anything, always go upward and out. So when I use this roller, I always roll out and up. So like up and out. That makes more sense. I'm gonna roll everything down the neck so that it drains out. So this is more affordable than the other roller. And like I said, it's really cooling and awesome that you can just throw it in the fridge. But if you're not using this constantly, like you're not gonna see any results. You can't expect to use this and just have like super firm skin. This is something that is like temporary, that is instant. So like as soon as you use it, you just feel refreshed and tightened. These are pretty affordable. Some of them run for like $12 to $20 something on Amazon. I will link this one below. And they're just really awesome if you're looking to increase circulation and get rid of puffiness. Now, this one is the Nurse Jamie Uplift Roller. So this has 24 little stones, as you can see here, and these stones are going to help firm and give your skin more like elasticity and improve the appearance. But again, it's instant and temporary. Nothing is permanent. Everything that you use on your skin, you have to upkeep and like keep doing it for it to work. Like there's not a one-time thing unless you go and get like a facelift, but even then, like you have to maintain it. This is a little bit more expensive. It's $69, but I really do feel like it's very similar to the Jade Ruler. This one you don't have to put in the fridge. It stays pretty cold. And I love that this one like doesn't tug at all on my skin, and I do feel like it gives me a lot of structure on my face, especially like in my cheekbones. I do feel like this one probably helps more with lymphatic drainage than the other one, just because of the ridges, and like it has a lot more texture and it's bigger. So I feel like it just covers, you know, like that cheekbone perfectly. So if you want to carve your cheekbones out, you can also do it over your foreheads to bring that fluid down. You can do it upwards, up and out, and this just kind of spins really easily, so it's not going to tug on anything. So on the eye area, which is super delicate, you want to just go upwards and really lightly, and it's kind of just gonna make everything look nice and flawless. Of course, this also increases circulation and blood flow. It will help improve the appearance of the skin and firmness in your skin, but because it helps the products absorb better into your skin, not necessarily because it's like some magic ruler that is automatically just gonna like make your skin look flawless. No, over time it helps, but if you stop using it, you're not gonna like not wake up puffy. Like, you're gonna still wake up puffy, but when you use it, it just makes you look a lot better. And like before makeup application and with skincare, I think it's a great product to use. So again, if you don't want to splurge on this, you can always get the Jade Ruler. I would prefer this one, I think. I feel like I reach a lot more for it. And I definitely do. Yeah, it's just, I love it. There's just something about it that like works really, really nice. And like you can literally do half of your face in the morning and you'll see how much puffier the other side is. So love this. Another product that this one I actually use every single day, like no matter what, is the Foreo. And I think this is Luna, called Foreo Luna. And this is what I use to cleanse my face. This helps with lymphatic drainage also because it vibrates. And it's pretty much like a head of little silicone hairs, and it has more thick ones in the back. But this, literally, I put like 3 drops of cleanser and I run a little bit of water on it and I just start massaging it into my skin, and it's amazing. It'll help remove all of my makeup, and it's just so much more hygienic than using like a spin head brush, because those brushes keep a lot of bacteria in the hairs from like your makeup and just like literally just build bacteria. But this is so much easier to wash, and this silicone doesn't keep bacteria in here, and especially because the bristles are so short. So like you can easily just run this under the water, remove the soap, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about switching the head because there's nothing to switch. You just rinse it out, and it's silicone, so it rinses out perfectly. So because of the vibration and like the way that you use it, you're also kind of draining out all the fluids in your face. Because you're also increasing blood flow and circulation, it's gonna help with the absorption of all the products that you put on afterwards. So like all your skincare products, because your blood is flowing through your skin, whatever products you put on afterwards, they're just gonna get really absorbed into the skin. So this is amazing. I use this every morning and night. So this one, I believe it runs about 100 something, so it is a little bit expensive, but you never have to replace it. All you have to do is charge it. I've had it for years. I've never had a problem with it, but I love it. It's amazing, especially for traveling. I take this with me everywhere, and it's not bulky at all. Now, 2 other brushes that I love for washing my face are the Clarisonic and the Vanity Planet Spin Brush. So no, this is not sponsored by Vanity Planet at all. They actually sent this to me years ago, and I still use it. And now I use it over my Clarisonic. It's a lot more affordable, and the reason why, it's not for any other reason other than the spin brush head. So this one has a silicone head, and it's made out of the same exact material and same texture as the little thing here. It's the same exact thing, but this one just spins and the other one vibrates. So what I love about this is that it's not irritating on my sensitive skin at all. And again, it's super hygienic, and it doesn't keep any bacteria or grow bacteria because you just rinse it out and you don't have to worry about anything. But I keep this one in my shower. So literally every time I get home from the gym, I jump in the shower, I have a cleanser in there, and I just run it through my face. It feels so good. It kind of just like gets everything flowing. When I get out of the shower, my skin looks super bright and radiant. And I literally love this. I feel like it cleans my pores really, really well. And the Clarisonic's a Clarisonic. It's expensive, but it's great. Honestly, I hate the brush heads now because I'm so used to the silicone ones that now I don't want to use these because of the bacteria. I do think that they came out with silicone heads, and they would have been very dumb not to, because now all the products that they're coming out with have silicone heads. So if they do, and you already have a Clarisonic, then you can just go ahead and buy the silicone head, which is, I'm definitely going to look that up, because now I just have this and I don't use it. But I do want to mention that I think that the regular brush head was too irritating on my sensitive skin, and then it was causing more acne, and especially because of the bacteria that it was growing. As soon as I switched over to this head, which is like the one for sensitive skin, the bristles are a lot longer, so they're a lot softer, and I felt like it just was a lot better on my skin. But again, if I had to choose, I would just go with one that has a silicone head. I'm sure Clarisonic already got on that game. So if you have a Clarisonic, just switch it out the head and get a silicone one. Next up, I have this little microneedle face roller from Aura. I bought this at dermstore.com, but they have a lot of face rollers from with microneedles. So this roller has tiny, tiny, tiny needles, and you pretty much just roll it all over your face. And it doesn't hurt, it's just like you feel the little needles, and you roll it in all the different directions with a little bit of pressure. This is going to cause little tears in your skin, and what this does is it increases the production of collagen, which is going to help give you a more youthful and smooth looking skin. You can do this on acne scars, or any kind of like pigmentation that you have on your skin, because it's just going to help the skin regenerate itself and pretty much create a new layer of it. So you're kind of tearing down the skin to build new skin. It doesn't hurt, but it's also not like a comfortable feeling. Well, actually it kind of is. There's just like areas that hurt more than others. So if you have, like, for example, this pimple is going to be a little scar, I can go all over it and then for a few times this week and apply serums or like a vitamin C serum to brighten it up, and you're good to go. It's kind of like the vampire facial that Kim Kardashian gets, that you see like there's like blood everywhere. What they do is they pretty much microneedle your skin, so they make little tiny holes in your skin, and they take your blood and pretty much separate the plasma from it and place it on top of your skin for it to be reabsorbed into your skin and rebuild collagen and cells and new skin, making you look freaking beautiful. Of course, like I said, all of these are alternatives and not as professional options as the ones that you can find in salons or with professional estheticians. But if you don't have the money to go all the time, or you just don't like going all the time, or you just can't for whatever reason, these are great products to use at home. So just make sure when you do use this, run it through a little bit of rubbing alcohol to make sure that you're not pretty much puncturing bacteria into your skin every single time. So make sure you're cleaning this to prevent any infections or anything. And then lastly, I know you guys are gonna probably think I'm crazy for this, but it's this, and this is high frequency. So high frequency is something my mom has used for years, and she always told me to use it, and I was kind of like, yeah, okay, like my mom and her little weird things. But I started going to an esthetician, and every time after my facial, she would pull this out, and I was like, this is the thing my mom always told me to use. And I would always ask her, like, oh, like, so what are the benefits of this? And she would tell me, like, it's amazing for closing your pores, for firming your skin and getting rid of fine lines. It's also amazing at killing bacteria in your skin. So if you feel like you have a pimple that's coming in, like, you know, when you feel them like coming, but they're not really there yet, you can like zap the pimple with this, and it'll kill the bacteria, and it will just never turn into a pimple. And I've had these two pimples here because I've been going to work out this entire week, and I've gone to run errands afterwards, and I haven't cleaned my face after, so all the dirt and sweat has stayed in my skin, and obviously I picked at them, they turn into pimples. And then for 2 days I've been zapping it with this, and it literally just dried them out. Like, now they're little scabs, and they'll go away really quickly. They don't hurt anymore, and I didn't have to pop them or anything. Like, normally when the pimple doesn't hurt anymore, it's because it doesn't have any more bacteria. If it still hurts, just know that there's still pus in there or something that is causing that pain from the bacteria. So this is what it looks like. This one's super old. It's my mom's for years. But I found one on Amazon, and they also sell them at Walmart for like $30. And I read the reviews, and they're great. So I was actually considering purchasing one just because this one's so old. But this is what it looks like, and it comes with different glass probes. So this is the one that I use, and this is like a mushroom head. You literally just put this in there, and you stick it in. And then I like to start at the lowest and then just turn it up as I go. And what you do is pretty much just like run it through your skin. I don't have it plugged in, so you guys won't be able to tell, but there's like this little frequency. Actually, where can I plug it in? You can neutralize it on your finger and then place it on your skin so that it doesn't like give you a little shock, because if you just start straight, you guys see that? It's like this little orange light. You guys can see it on my finger, that when it touches your skin, it's going to start pretty much sending all that frequency through your skin and killing any bacteria. So what I like to do, they sell also little gauze masks, but I just grab like a regular gauze, and if it's like smoothly moving like on the surface of your skin, it's going to be a lot better. So you never want to like press this down and just like hold it there. Like you want to glide this on top of your skin because it works with oxygen. So what I like to do is get gauze and pretty much just hold it and glide this over my face. And you can do it on your nose, on your pores, on your forehead. And it only takes like a few minutes. If you can do it like 3 times a week, for example, every other day, that's what I do. It's honestly helped so much with the pores in my T-zone area. It's shrunk them down a lot. And it doesn't hurt. Like, it's just, obviously if you're zapping a pimple, like, doesn't hurt, and it's like almost at the medium setting. So it's an amazing tool that you can find for a very low price, which I wasn't aware of. I would have imagined that this was super expensive, but it's not. And they use it at a lot of salons. You guys can do your research. And it's such an amazing tool that honestly I neglected for so long because I just had it here in my house and I would just never use it until my esthetician started using it on me. And now I'm obsessed with it and I can't go a day without it, and I feel like it's made a huge change in my skin. So this is by far one of the best, no, actually I think it's the best one that I've actually noticed a huge difference with, because I really do feel like it's closed my pores a lot. So that has just like improved the appearance of my skin a lot. So I have to definitely give it up to this one. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my beauty tools and gadgets. If you guys have used any of these or you want to recommend any to us and to everyone watching, leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear some of your favorite beauty tools and gadgets. I'm always looking to try new things out. So I would love to get my hands on some new beauty tools and gadgets. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave me any questions that you have down below. I am trying to answer a lot more comments and engage with you guys in the comments, so feel free to write anything and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.
I can give you what you need. Go, 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 go.